These individuals are part of the first batch of young Tanzanians to receive government funds to start and run large farms or block farms. Through the farms, the government says it wants to put to good use the country's more than 700 hectares of land fit for irrigation.
We have set ourselves a target that by 2030, the contribution of food production to the national economy will be 10%. But for the entire sector, we hope to rise above that. Right now, the agriculture sector in total contributes 26% to the GDP, but food production does not exceed 4%.
Through what it calls the Building a Better Tomorrow program, the government says it wants to create 3 million jobs in the agricultural sector. Analysts say the project could help change young people's perceptions towards agriculture and employment.
We are young people, but we are part of the society. This society has ability to affect us. So you've been having this negative perception that agriculture is not for youth. It's a backward profession. And that has made for quite a number of years people to think that white-collar jobs are the things to go for.
The government says through the program, young people will receive training, land and capital to farm and sell produce. Around 20,000 young people have already applied to be part of the government's program. According to official statistics, about 800,000 young men and women are estimated to enter the Tanzanian labor market each year. The government is betting on agriculture to ensure their livelihoods while solving the nation's unemployment challenges. Despite the potential of Tanzania's agricultural sector, accessing loans is still a challenge.
Of the 20 million shillings disbursed by banks as loans into the economy, only 7% has gone into the agriculture sector. We must change these dynamics.
Analysts say compared to the nation's employment needs, the program alone may not be sufficient. The government, however, believes that each farm it starts is a step closer to securing livelihoods and a brighter future for its young citizens.
So guys, this right here is a great move. This is the president of Tanzania. Where she's introducing the younger generation to farming. Farming right now is taking off globally. It's a boom right now because farmers are needed, especially in Africa. And as I say, it's 26% of the GDP is in farming, but only 4% or so is from food products. So that's mean the rest is from like animals and stuff like that. Anyway, so this program that she's implementing, imagine they have over 700 acres available, and they are giving startup money, irrigation system, and irrigation system is not cheap. It's when they use less water for farming in this grand tent. So you can imagine if you give 1,000 kids and each one farming something specific, the growth, because she says she want to reach 10% by 2030. So you can imagine the growth you're gonna cause, you're gonna be for food production, in agriculture, and also the amount of young people gonna have access to cash to buy a home, to get married, to raise their kids, and create generational wealth through this program. And I hope Caribbean countries can also follow suit, because this is a brilliant idea, because you can't lose. When you invest in the young people, you can't lose. There's no way you can lose. Like Jamaica, Jamaica have acres of land for farming. Guyana, Trinidad, Dominica, a few more countries, a few more countries in the Caribbean that has the land space, Grenada, to do farming. So if governments can take a few young people, train them, finance the farming, teach them how to do irrigation, whichever word it is, I'm stuttering, irrigation, not immigration, irrigation, and then teach them, give them the startup cash and tax-free for, let's say, for the first crop, so they can catch themselves and know what they're doing and get a foothold in whatever they produce, which it can go from fruits to vegetables, from strawberries, and then mass produce it on a scale where you can get jobs to other people, give revenues to the government, and starting the process of building generational wealth for the younger generation. And this is what I like with African countries now. They are kind of stepping up, because Africa has the youngest citizens globally. They have like everybody's under 30, the youngest generation, the youngest people out of all the continents. Yeah. So the president of Tanzania, Hassan, I think her name is, I'm not sure, but this and his policy, it's over 20,000 young people sign up. So this means young people who do want to work, they want to be they want to be reliable, they want to produce, they want to earn. So this, and then this also set out to be self-employed. Can you imagine you start to export whatever they feel to go in? Zimbabwe does have a boom in wheat. They have almost over 80,000 tons. So that's, and it drives down the cost of flour products and flour. I think it's Ethiopia as well. Also have a ton of wheat to export all over the continent. So if each country can have something to export to another African country, the boom this is gonna cause. You have a Zimbabwean lady as well. She does take over the exporting of like avocados and stuff like that. That's avocado, because she's here avocado farm. And there are a few more countries mass producing stuff not to export on the continent and trade within Africa, because Africa right now is in the process of stop importing food products to the continent, so they can save and save on taxes. They don't have to transfer those tariff taxes to the citizens. So this is a good look, and this president has a forward thinking. Young generation, they can't lose to the young generation, because most young people are responsible, especially in the continent of Africa. It's not like the Western kids who are more lazy. They don't want to work. They want fast money, so they want to go into illicit means. Anyway, I don't want to jump into that. So this is a good look. Still a happy note. Good look. Big ups to the Tanzanian president for this outreach, and I hope it can be emulated in the Caribbean and put young people to work. Because when the younger generation works and earn, government does better, then that generation started to earn and again build generational wealth. So anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know, it's the Washington SXM podcast, otherwise known as the WSXM. I just shorten it. Instead of the Washington, I just take the W and just put it to the SXM. So WSXM podcast as always. I don't know. Tell a friend. Like, share, and subscribe. You don't know that works. If you like the content, it takes no issue just to click the like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this program and if it can work in the Caribbean. And it's preferably it's also very good for countries that's desolate when it comes on to drought. Because you don't need you use like 10% of whatever water you normally use for your crop. So anyway, signing off. You don't know. Peace. Boom.